So, good evening, or I'd say good morning to this side of the world. It's me, the Lock Robster, the level A, bringing you a new reaction video. Yes, and this is actually a 48G reaction video, which focuses on NMB48. Yes, and their song or their single, Kitagawa Kenji. Yes, so yeah. So why is it named that way? Actually, Kitagawa Kenji is a real person, actually. Yes, he is, looking up here, multitasking here, guys. Okay, a staff of AKB48 and the 48 groups. He is the producer for their music videos and also their live footages. Yes. Okay, yeah. So in the MV, actually, for this one, yeah, that I'm going to be reacting to, yeah, he actually portrays the teacher in the setting, which is a classroom setting here, in the music video of Kitagawa Kenji. Yeah, basically himself. So I thought that, yeah, since the name is actually of a real person, which is him, the teacher, right there, I thought this was actually a song regarding uh, a student's love for their teacher. Like usually that's kind of like a trope there in Japan and all that. But uh, it's actually that's not so. It's actually that's how it's presented in the MV. But the song, which that's sung, it's actually from the male perspective about the guy dating a former girlfriend of Kitagawa Kenji. Yeah, so it's almost like he's kind of like thinking thoughts regarding uh, why did they break up or something like that, and how this girl ended up with him, kind of like that way. If you if you try to read the actual English translation of the lyrics to it, yeah. So yeah, so it's actually a fun song, and it's actually one of the first music videos I've seen when I was going through episodes of AK Bingo way back then. Yeah. So um, to give you more information regarding this Kitagawa Kenji. Okay, it's the NMB48 six single. hmm And the senbatsu are composed of double center Yamamoto Sayaka and Watanabe Miyuki, or Milky, as her nickname is. The other girls are, the composed senbatsu are Yokoyama Yui, from AKB48, who's actually has a concurrent position here in NMB48, or a Kenin member, basically. Uh, the other members are Tanigawa Airi, uh, Yagura Fuko, or Fuchan, uh, Ogasawara Mayu, Kadawaki Kanako, Yoshida Akari, Yamada Nana, who's the captain of NMB48, Fukumoto Aina, Jonishi Kei, Shiroma Miru, uh, Kishino Rika, and Kotani Riho. Okay, there you go. So that composed of the Senbatsu of NMB48. So, without further ado, let us react to NMB48's Kitagawa Kenji. Oh, and before I start, as a matter of fact, we'll actually be in our Kumu Live of NFT48. That's my group on Kumu. Yeah, on Nate 24's Kumu Live, we'll be discussing. Hopefully, I was able to stick around for that since I have work later. Whether this song Kitagawa Kenji, excuse me, could be could be one of the songs that could be an A side or B side of ML48 song list in the future. Okay, so here we go with the reaction to Kitagawa Kenji by NMB48. Okay, that's Yamamoto Sayaka, girl with the short hair. That's Yokoyama Yui of the KB48, Canyon of NMB48. And that's Kitagawa Kenji, the teacher. This is milky. Probably the best at the handshake events. It is Ogasawara, one of the funny members. Hard for me to distinguish the rest of the Sanbatsu here because of their wearing glasses and how they look differently back then. She broke her chalk. Basically, Yamamoto's done. Milky's left. Milky's frozen. She froze. Her answer is Kitagawa Kenji. That's what what she wrote. Brain steam. So, Yonishike. Milky, Yui, that's Yamada Nana. That's Yonishike. That's Yonishike. Yeah, a lot of the members featured have already graduated from NMB. I remember so much like this MV came out after an episode of AKBINGO. That's why it's so memorable to me. That wasn't a fantasy, after all.
The wait is over. Ashley's
There
Black
you go.
Friday mattress sale is going.
Enough. Okay, there you go. So that's my reaction to NMB48's Kitagawa Kenji. Yes, so as I said before, this is a very unique song. I, if I hadn't done a little bit of research in it, delved into it uh, more today, I wouldn't have known actually the story behind Kitagawa Kenji. I thought it was just a song, the name of the teacher that was featured in the MV. Turns out it was a real person, and he's not just some person. He's actually a staff of AKB48. Yeah, that's why. I guess this kind of like, I guess they did in honor of him, since he does produce their music videos and their live action videos, so to speak. So yeah, and I'm not sure if he's still part of AKB48, as part of the staff and all that. Let's hope so, because from what I've seen, they've done a number of great MVs so far. Yeah, even though it seems like AKB seems to be going, let's say, losing. I guess say losing the losing relevance, you could say, for a bit, because of recent happenings throughout the years. Yeah, with making, especially, I think Nogizaka 46 seems to have gone ahead of any of the AKB48 groups. Yeah, especially in Japan. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my opinion. But yeah, that was uh, a very colorful and a very well made music video. I'm pretty sure Kitagawa Kenji himself had something to do with it, to make it that you could say fun. Yeah, the way it looks, uh, especially with the members of NMB48. And as I mentioned before in the I think at the beginning of this or during the reaction itself, is that it was hard for me to distinguish which members were in the video, because I really don't know what they kind of look like back then. I couldn't associate any names, but those who were familiar, like Yamamoto, Milky, Yamada Nana, Jonishi K, Ogasawara, and uh, Yokoyama Yui. Yeah, those that I could recognize. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that I have a problem. That's kind of like I have a problem uh, with most of their MVs, because they seem to be like everything's moving so fast, and you can't really get a bead on a certain member. If you seem to like to find that member in all that mix. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, as I mentioned, it's a fun MV, and a very memorable one. That's why I thought I should make a reaction video of it finally. Yeah. So yeah. So there you go. That's my reaction to NMB48's Kitagawa Kenji. Okay, and to all of you, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my reaction. And with that, let us go and my outro. God bless, show less. See you around.